Once upon a time, in a small town called Carborough, North Carolina, lived a waitress named Ursula.
Hi,
with her 2 children, Hansel and Gretel.
Hi.
And her boyfriend, Dick. The recession had hit them hard, and there was not enough food to go around the house. Late one night, after a dinner that had left them all very hungry, Ursula and Dick sat by the space heater, we have those in North Carolina, lamenting their situation.
Ursula, there's just not enough food to go around the house. Either we get rid of the kids, or we're all gonna starve together.
Get rid of the kids! That just seems so drastic!
Hey, Billy, that looks
I mean, short of me getting a job, what choice is there?
Are you sure you couldn't even get a part-time or something?
I don't have any time. My band is just getting off the ground. Try to be understanding.
Well, all right.
Great! I got a plan. Tomorrow night, I'll take them to the movies and then ditch out when they're not looking.
What will become of them?
Ursula, what will become of us if I don't? And my band?
Gretel! I was so hungry I couldn't sleep last night, and I heard Dick saying the sketchiest things to Mom.
OMG, Hansel, what did he say?
Dick thinks he's gonna take us to the movies in Durham, and then ditch us to starve to death.
What?
Don't worry, I've got a plan. I'm gonna take this marker and leave tags the whole way there, and that way we can follow him on the way back.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
Hey, kids! Hey, who wants to go see that new movie, the time machine hot tub thing? Time travel in the hot tub. That's great! Let's go, everyone out the door. You're gonna love it.
Dick slipped out of the theater, and the kids were forced to sleep on a bench that night. In the morning, they followed Hansel's tags all the way back home.
Oh my God! What are you kids doing back? I mean, I'm so happy to see you. I was worried or whatever.
Oh, kids, I was so worried about you. Come here.
Ursula, I got another plan. All right, this time we'll go see another movie. But like real far away. And this time, I'm gonna drive so the kids will never find their way back.
Dick, this is terrible.
What choice do we have?
Hey, kids! Hey, who wants to go see the movie, the Freddy versus that Jason guy with the Predator thingy in space? In Raleigh!
I'm not so sure that movie is very appropriate for kids our age. I mean, it sounds kind of...
Yeah, that's great, all right. Everyone get in the car. Everyone in the car. Let's go.
So Dick drove and drove and drove until they finally got to Raleigh, where he left the poor children to their fates. The next morning, they had no breakfast and could not find their way home because there were no tags. All they could do was wander and wander, and oh, how they wandered, looking for food or shelter or, best of all, Mom's house.
Oh, we can ask that person. Excuse me, sir? We're 2 lost, lonely kids. Can you help us find Mom's house?
Are you registered to vote, kids?
No, we're too young to vote, but we're lost. Can you help us find Mom's house?
What They wandered and wandered until they came to the suburbs, and then wandered some more until...
Gretel! Look at that house over there!
Whoa! It's huge! It's got solar panels and fruit trees and blackberry bushes and trees growing up the sides. Holy smokes, a whole fleet of hybrid cars! And that garden! Surely one person couldn't tend that whole garden. They must have servants or something.
Actually, kid, they're called whoopers. I'm Tom Tobine, and this is my estate. Can I invite you in for some mocha burgers and soy ice cream?
We sure are hungry.
Then come feast on nature's bounty.
Okay.
I'll keep them here on my estate and fatten them up on soy ice cream to be the finest free-range, organic, human meat.
No.
The kids ate their fill, and with full bellies, slept better than they had in a long time. The next morning, Gretel woke up, and Hansel was nowhere to be found. The door to her room had been locked.
Wait, what's going on? It's locked, Mr. Tobine, help! And what do you mean? Bars? Where's Hansel?
Now, Gretel, you should consider yourself lucky.
What?
Yes. A conservative farm would have you locked in a tiny box with no windows, and you'd eat that horrible food by a total stranger. Here you'll eat the finest organic soy food from California, and Hansel will be in charge of feeding you. Now, doesn't that sound better? Hansel, go fetch water and soy for your sister. Then tend to the garden. Do it quick, or I'll lock you up as well.
Hansel, get me the heck out of here!
Gretel, I can't do that! If I did that, he might put me in there with you! And what good will that do anybody? If we play it cool, maybe we can convince him to let us go!
So Hansel and Gretel spent the next week making well-reasoned arguments and speaking truth to power. A public awareness campaign brought letters from all over the country, and a petition with thousands of signatures was presented to Mr. Tobine, until finally, one day, you know, I've been thinking a lot lately, and you kids are right.
Really?
Yes, this whole ordeal has been very undemocratic. You two should have a say in all of this. I know. Let's vote. What kind of food do you want? And when do you want it? More recreational activities? A bigger room? Why, I've got ballots right here.
But Mr. Tobine, I just want to go home.
Yeah, I don't see that on the ballot this time. But if you don't vote, you can't complain.
Hansel, get me out of here.
Gretel, if we try that now, we could lose all the progress we've made. Maybe next time we can get even better stuff on the ballot.
Hansel, Mom's house will never be on the ballot.
The next day...
Excuse me, Mr. Tobine?
Yes, Gretel?
I just wanted to thank you for the elections yesterday. This room really is a whole lot bigger, and I really feel like my voice was heard.
Yes, how very fair of me.
Right, how fair. knife or something to cut up this Boca burger. It's kind of tough to Dan, and I think Hansel might have overcooked it.
Yes, that Hansel. Absolutely. I've got a beautiful knife from Guatemala. It's
fair trade.
Yeah, you're getting to know me.
You're just such a fair guy.
Yes, that's it.
Hell yeah!
Gretel and Hansel returned home to find that Dick's band's tour van had flipped.
What?
Killing him instantly. So they could move back in with their mother. And they all lived happily ever after. The